Hello, YouTube. This is Set Free from the Trap Ministry. I'm on here to talk about hip hop philosophy. What about the philosophy that hip hop is out? The philosophy of hip hop, the lyrics. Let's talk about the hip hop philosophy, the message that everybody's buying into today. Even before God changed me, I had bought into the philosophy of hip hop back in the 90s. Not anymore. I've been delivered from the message that they're sending out. Okay? The message in the hip hop philosophy today, what hip hop tells you. Okay? What the rappers in hip hop are trying to get everybody to buy into. Okay? The hip hop philosophy. All right. The hip hop philosophy is no good. Get money, get girls, get cars, get jewelry, get rich, become a mobile, become a king. Everybody gonna like you. I got balling, I got money, I got cars, I got women, I got clothes. That's hip hop philosophy. The Bible says in Colossians 2:8, see to it that no one takes you captive through hollow philosophy and empty, deceptive philosophy, which depends on human tradition. So even what hip hop tells you about the street, you're running the streets. I'm doing this to people. I'm doing that to people. This to get somebody to buy their album. This to get somebody to buy their stuff. They sending out their philosophy and telling you stuff that they're not doing, but the whole world is buying into their philosophy. So I mean the hip hop philosophy is no good. It's no good. See to it that no one takes you captive by the philosophy and deceit according to human tradition in the elementary spiritual forces world rather than Christ. The philosophy about the streets. Oh, everybody's doing it. Everybody's rapping about this. Money, cars, clothes, women, jewelry, women, all the same old stuff over and over again. That's the human philosophy. That's hip hop philosophy. No good. Can't do that. Jesus said, don't let them take you captive by their human philosophy. That's what that's what the men and women in hip hop think. They look in their lens. I'm not looking through that lens. I'm looking through what God says. And this is what God told me about those lyrics. The Amplified Bible. There's a way of life that looks harmless. So I'm looking through Jesus' lens. What do Jesus say? I'm looking through what is God saying? I'm not looking at what the hip hop philosophy, what they saying. No, I ain't looking at that. The lifestyle, the philosophy that they putting out, that human philosophy about the streets. They got money, cars, clothes, women, jewelry. They doing all this stuff, and they're doing, and the streets is so fun and all this, and they're doing all this stuff. Now I'm looking through Jesus' philosophy. What did Jesus say? Jesus said in Proverbs 14:12, there's a way of life that looks harmless enough. Again, it leads straight to hell. Surely people appear to be having a good time, but all that laughter will end in heartbreak. There is a way of life that looks harmless. Again, it leads straight to hell. Surely people appear to be having a good time. All the laughter will end in heartbreak. All the stuff they rapping about in hip hop that they doing, all the stuff that they doing, it ends in heartbreak. Now I'm gonna keep looking through what God said about His philosophy. What did Jesus say? I'm not going by over here on this side about the human philosophy or what hip hop say. What hip hop telling me about to live the street life, run the streets, get a lot of jewelry, get a lot of girls, get a lot of cars. That's that human philosophy. I ain't going by that. I'm going by what God say. The lifestyle that they painting for people, the image that they portraying in hip hop, it looks like it's right, but it's not right. And they don't have to agree with the Bible because they're trying to go by their own philosophy, what they think. I'm going by what God say. So I'm gonna continue to look through God's lens. That lifestyle that's being bragged about, there is a way of life that looks harmless. Again, it leads straight to hell. Surely people appear to be having a good time, but all that laughter will end in heartbreaks. What they rapping about ends in heartbreak. It ends in heartbreak. So the message of the philosophy in hip hop today is not good. It's not good at all. Nope. All this stuff about running the streets, getting all these girls, getting jewelry, getting money, getting cars, getting famous, getting rich. Mm-mm. All empty. But so many people are buying into the hip hop philosophy, the lifestyle that they selling people. They're selling people a lifestyle. They want people to think that they're running the streets, that they doing all this illegal stuff, and they ain't doing none of that stuff. People are buying into that human philosophy. And Jesus said, don't let nobody take you captive with their philosophy and high sounding nonsense. Let no one let no one take you captive with high sounding nonsense. Yeah, let no one take you captive. They're trying to tell you about the street life, how they doing this, how they doing, doing all this stuff to people. Mm-mm. See to it. It said, do not let anyone take you captive with philosophy and high sounding nonsense that comes from that come from human thinking and the powers of this world rather than Christ. The lifestyle that they tell in the public is phony. That's that human philosophy. Running the streets, getting girls, getting money, getting cars, getting clothes, being rich and famous. It's all empty. There is a way of life that looks harmless. What they rapping about, it looks harmless, but Jesus Christ said it leads to death. And many people keep buying into it. There is a way of life that looks harmless. And I'm talking about the lyrics in hip hop. Everything they rapping about. Everything they rapping about in hip hop. It looks harmless, but there is a way, there's a way of life that looks harmless. Again, it leads straight to hell. Surely people appear to be having a good time, but it ends in heartbreak. It's heartbreaking. Everything that they rap about. It looks like it's right. It seems like it's right. According to Jesus Christ, it's wrong. Everything they rap about. I'm talking about the lyrics. And people are buying into what they're saying every day. It's all empty.